1 year ago today, the first ever NSN stream was broadcasted between the Fuzhou Foxes and the Vancouver Cruisers. Now we have the battle of the Sabertooths versus the Express, Tier 1 showdown, here on a Monday night. I am your commentator, Nolan, and thank you for all your support 1 year later. Besides that, we have a huge matchup in store for you tonight. It's the 4th ranked Gummy Express taking on the top in the league, Sacramento Sabertooths. As you see on the graphic, Sabertooths dominating the league so far with 12 wins and only 1 loss, while the Gummy Express only have 9 wins, looking to get into the double-digit category and has 4 losses. And stay tuned for the game after this, as it's an NSN double header to celebrate the 1 year anniversary. It'll be the Montauk Mariners taking on the Myrtle Beach Sharks. And as the playoffs slowly approaching here in Tier 1, each point becomes more important, more significant. And that's what the Sabertooths are looking for tonight, get a win to extend their first place lead, as a couple teams like St. Augustine Armada and the Myrtle Beach Sharks, and maybe even the Gummy Express, are slowly creeping upon them. Tier 1 BMHL action on a Monday night soon to begin. Puck drop now just around the corner. If you're just tuning in, the matchup in store for tonight as the first game of this doubleheader, it's the Sacramento Sabretooths taking on the Gummy Express, which should be a thriller.
Fans, welcome to the BMHL. Make some noise!
Teams are putting on their starting four, their starting five if you include the goaltender. As this Monday night doubleheader on NSN about to commence. A 1-year anniversary. 1 year ago today, the famous Jace Poke checks it in line happened. And we're on your way. Here in game server 1. Now Gape, off his backhand, bad clear. Yo Robbie wins it off the pressure. Puck battle along the boards inside the Sabretooths end. Quick start by the Gummy Express. Relentless pressure in the first 20 seconds of the game. Jin at center ice. Battle for the puck. Viva Clog pressures. Jin skates it away. Sends it forward to Haynes. Here's Haynes from the right wing side in the attacking end. Clear it out of danger and back into the Express end. Chipped ahead forward. Now Buzz. His clear deflected onto the left side in the center ice. And that'll be right into the Express bench for our first place stoppage of tonight. As I mentioned moments ago, the stream will stay on after this game, which means we will stream a second game of BMHL action. It'll be also Tier 1. It'll be the Montauk Mariners taking on the Myrtle Beach Sharks, and which should be another thriller in store. There are a lot of BMHL games today, so I couldn't really do a triple header. That wasn't not in the picture. Now Zach from the right wing side on his backhand enters a high slot. That's knocked away and back at center ice. Buzz dumps it in. That shot just rolls wide. This could be a chance here. That's cleared out. Now Buzz at center ice, just below the red line. His clear deflected back into his own zone. Gape sends it forward. Yo Robbie pokes it back into the attacking end. Yo Robbie, F-shot just off the mark and banks off the glass and out. There's like 6 BMHL games today. Tier 2, there's 3 Tier 2 and I think 3 Tier 1, and yeah, Tier 3 Tier 1s. Now Haynes, his shot banked off the boards. Regains control, Viva Clog knocks it away. Brings it past the blue line, kept it in his own zone. Now brings it forward past center ice. Viva Clog now, from the left wing side, backhander shot. Deflected wide and off the glass. And back at center ice. Viva Clog again from his own blue line. Pressured by Haynes. Relentless. And that's banked off the glass and out back into the Gummy Express zone. Trick. Are we serious? If you look at the top right screen, Trick invited me to be a furry simulator. Aquatic Blaze, Jace's favorite player, enters attacking end. Big hit by Asum against him. As that's sent on the zone back into the Sabretooths end. Banked off the boards back into the Express zone. Asum has some time. Settles it down. Rimmed around the boards and out. Matsarov now. Brings it out of the zone. Past center ice. Works it forward, but Caleb wins it away. Caleb off his backhand dumps it in to regroup. Bit of leg there. First leg spike of the night. Matsarov gets it out of the zone. Could be an odd man rush here. Back checking hard as Sabretooths. Matsarov on his forehand. Big save by Poppy. There's some USA flags here tonight as the U.S. men's national team in real life, the World Cup, are playing right now, as Poppy will cover that up. Yeah, Trick, I saw it. Don't worry. Yo. Haynes, clean face-off win. Pass in front. F shot by Yo Robbie. Still loose. Just wide of the net. Banked off behind the Sabertooth net. Viva Clock desperate to get it out. Trick, shut up. Get time out, kid. Haha. I already know what you're going to say. Reared bounce there. Yo Robbie couldn't control it in front of the net. As that's sent out back center ice. Viva Clog the other way from the right wing side. Loses control. Waited Severino. Gets it out of the zone. Rimmed along the boards behind the Sabertooth net. Gape settles and banks it off the glass and out. Wait, is Alex even live right now? Is he going to be alive? No, he's not live. Sent back into the express end, waited there. Trick, what are you inviting me to, man? Here's Caleb off his backhand, fires it wide, and sent back into our own zone. Gapes. Bounces off the boards right to Caleb. Loses control past the blue line. Viva Clog regains it at center ice. Gains the zone with speed off the right wing side. Tries to center in front. That shot blocked, or that pass is blocked. Dots tries to clear. Whiffs it a couple times. Good forecheck by Aquatic Blaze. He can't get control of the puck, though. Blaze backhanded shot to keep the play alive. Aquatic Blaze keeps the play alive just shy of the blue line. Try to fight for control of the puck as that bounces away from him right to Yo Robbie, and he'll send it back to the Sabertooth end. Haynes in front, huge chance. The Sabertooth defense collides on him. Viva Clog dumps it in back into the express end behind Turbo and his own net. Waited, but banks it off the glass forward. Chasing is Zach. Matsarov chases him. That's cleared down right to Jin. He'll settle the game down, send it forward. Zach keeps it in the zone. Here's Zach one-on-one with Jin. Back checking hard as Gummy Express as that is blocked. Brain rot life. These are the only games you played, Trick. As that shot fired over the crossbar and out of the zone. Matsarov now. This could be an odd man rush. They have numbers. Matsarov fires. Huge save by Poppy. Still loose. Matsarov scores. And that's the icebreaker. Just under 7 minutes in. Matsarov takes a shot. Poppy with a great save, but then he picks up his own rebound and poke checks it in. And just over 3 minutes after the first period, it's 1-0 Express. Hide from mom. What are you playing, Trick? Seriously, man. Aquatic Blaze centering feed for Viva Claw. That shot blocked into the corner. Aquatic Blaze again centering pass. Viva Clog with the F shot. Couldn't get good control of it. Now puck battle along the boards. Tied up. Haynes tries to work it forward. That's denied. Still fighting and it's cleared down back into the Sabretooth end. 2.5 minutes left of the first period. Gape with a horrible clear. This could be a chance for Haynes. Poked back into the corner along the boards. Hide your what? No, I'm not saying that. Haynes in front tries to wrap around. Just misses. Cleared down back into the express end. Caleb wins it with a good forward check by him. Dots pokes it away. Caleb again. From the left wing side, centering feed. That's blocked. Puck battle along the boards. Tied up. Tries to work it off the glass. Waited, pokes it out of the zone. Still fighting for it. Along center ice. Caleb brings it back in from his forehand. Tries to cut to the backhand as that's poked away. Buzz keeps it in the zone. Matsarov able to work it forward out of the zone. Brings it past center ice. Entering the blue line. Gains the zone. Off his backhand. Matsarov fires that shot. Settled down again from the F shot by Yo Robbie. That's wide. Caleb can't get out of the zone. Good pressure by Yo Robbie. Kept in by the blue line by Matsarov. Here's Matsarov. Rob Grandma. What are you playing, chick? Where do you find these games from, man? Sent back into the Sacramento zone, settling his Gape. Has some time. Fours it. Yo Robbie just couldn't keep in the zone. Has to tag up and sent back into the Gummy Express zone. The best of Roblox. Here's a chance by Dots. Just behind him. Still loose. Haynes can't poke it in. Poppy with the save from Dots' shot. And it rolled right behind him just before hitting the goal line. And Haynes couldn't poke check it in. Viva Clog on his backhand along the boards in the attacking end. Works it forward behind the express net under 20 seconds to go. Haynes gets out of the zone. And that's deflected just over Poppy's head. This could be the last rush of the period. Haynes tries to work it forward. Zach, just shy of the blue line, pushed out by Haynes, and that'll do it for the first period. It is 1-0 Express from Matsarov's goal, heading to a new frame in 10 seconds, or in a few. Haynes could have doubled that lead if he just used the poke check, but he doesn't. Who's winning the USA game? 2-1 in the 50th minute. Viva Clog, this could be a chance of him! That shot just blocked wide! Viva Clog, good receive by him, enters the zone. Almost forced out. Haynes regains control. Viva Clog, horrible clear by Haynes. Now Viva Clog tries a centering feed right to Caleb, but out of the zone. Who made French fries? Here's a chance by Yo Robbie. Poppy pushes it aside. Next at the zone, Jen with the receive, sells the game down, chips it forward. Yo Robbie has to tag up. Gets back, provides pressure, but it's cleared out back at center ice and now being offside against the Express. It's been a pretty even game so far. Bro, Alex isn't even alive right now. Here's a chance. That's way off the mark. Kept in at center ice. Fight for the puck. What's the score, Jace? The shots are 6-4. That's pretty even to me, man. Relentless pressure by Matrov, but Sacramento able to get out of the zone. Mr. Know-It-All. Here's Weighted. Gains the zone, but poked away from him. Dots enters now. Just past the blue line. Caleb brings it out. Past center ice. Gains the zone. Knocked loose by Weighted. Fight for the puck at center ice. Haynes able to win it. This could be a chance for Haynes. Haynes, fast break here. That just rolls wide. NBA terms, fast break. Haynes again. Dots with the slap shot, the rebound. Can't, just whiffs it. Out of reach. Asum sends it cross ice to Haynes. Couldn't control. Zach gains his own as Haynes wins it back and clears it down for a line change. Haynes, good forecheck. Enters the slot, just rolls it wide. Haynes again. Forehand shot. Just hits the side of the netting. Big hit by Buzz against Haynes. As they'll slow the game down, Zach brings out of the zone. Feeds it to... Was that saved by Turbo? Yes, it was, and it was deflected out of play. What are you saying? Hans should just retire that he teaches. I'm so... Like, what? Okay, bro. Shadow ban. Here's Caleb. Huge chance off the backhand. Good save by Turbo. Cross ice feed for Jin. He'll enter the zone. Knocked loose. Buzz with it now in his own zone. Waited with the pressure. Regains control. Bro. Trick. Tied up along the boards in the Sabertooth's end. Matsarov regains possession. Blaze clears it out. Just under 6 minutes left in the second period. Express still winning 1-0. Aquatic Blaze dumps it in the zone behind the Express net. Dots gets it out. Just barely. Sent back into the Sabertooth's end. Buzz chips it ahead. No one there. Here's Dots now from the right wing side. Past the blue line. Still tied up in front of the Sabertooth's net. Viva Clog slowly rules it out of the zone. Foul gun. I'm gonna have Oh, it's 3-1 Belgium. Belgium just scored. Jason's gonna be crashing out, bro. Here's a chance here. Waited. Gapes couldn't clear it in front of his own net. Waited with the pressure. Almost poke checks it to the net. Inside the crease. Here's Caleb the other way. Backhanded shot. Blocker save by Turbo. Weird bounce here. Dots with the pressure. Can't get control of the puck. What? Bro, I'm better than you. Shush. Aquatic Blaze. Forehand shot blocked to the corner. Dots just slowly chips it ahead. Kept in the zone by Caleb. Here's Caleb. Backhander blocked away and cleared out. Is this flags? Viva Clog from the point. Looking for a shooting lane. Great defense by the Express and just immediately clear it down. Here's Weighted. He reads the clear in the attacking end. Centering pass in front. No one there and back out into the Express end. What does that even mean? Zach. Big hit by Yo Robbie at center ice. Viva Clog regains control. Dumps it forward for himself to chase. Zach on his backhand. Blaze with the slap shot. Haynes regains control past the blue line. He'll line change as he gives up a turnover. Aquatic Blaze, this could be a chance for him. Pushed aside by Matsarov and cleared out. Back at center ice is Gapes. Matsarov pressures, wins the puck. Matsarov works it forward inside the Sacramento zone. Gapes regains control. Matsarov pokes it away. Matsarov off his forehand, blocked by Gummy Blocks. Matsarov again. Slowly rolls it, but that's deflected wide. Oh, Alex is here. Would he stream? Actually, no. Alex probably won't stream because he has like he's playing his Mariners game is right after this. Viva Clock fires. Huge glove save by Turbo. Still loose. Viva Clog again. On his backhand. Cuts to the slot just inside the circle. Still fighting for it. Poke to the corner. Puck battle along the boards as they're tied up. Viva Clog still in front. Viva Clog in the crease. Almost a wraparound goal. Viva Clog. His shot blocked right to Caleb. Haynes pokes it away from Zach. Tries to dump it in. Zach keeps the play alive at center ice. Puck battle along the boards right in front of the Sacramento bench. Knocked down into the Sabertooth end. Tied up along the boards, works it around. Just short of the red line. Viva Clog tries to work it forward. Gains the zone. Clears it just wide of the net. Zach off the boards now. Tries to skate past the defender. Great defense by Yo Robbie to block it out of the zone. Sent back into the Express end. Waited there to retrieve it. Aquatic Blaze greets him. Kept in the zone by Zach. Tell me how that goes. And that'll be it for the second period. I wasn't looking at the time, but it's still 1-0 Express heading to the final frame here in this first game of the NSN doubleheader. Oh, Jason, Trick, bro, you're leaving nowhere, man. Jace, how's your stream going? I wasn't going to do anything. I was talking to a stream chat, and then he just timed out me immediately. I said, hey. Gummy block sends it forward. Awkward bounce there. Asum regains control, send it back into the Sabertooth fan. Was good, Kyler. Bro, I went into Jace's stream. I just said, hey, and this guy timed out me. He said, nope, I'm not dealing with this. Nah, he probably thought I was going to troll him. Viva Clog. Sabertooths really need a goal. Rear deflection in front. Just bounces wide. Relentless pressure by the Sabertooths on this line. On the shift. Zach. On his backhand. Asum tries to desperately clear out of the zone. Kept in by Zach. Tied up along the boards. Zach in front on the backhand. Viva Clog tries a slap shot. Chaos in front of the Gummy Express net. And exits the zone. Sent back in. I'll be deflected out of play for a play stoppage. That was a good shift by Sacramento. Just couldn't capitalize. They had some good offensive overtime. Just really, they couldn't get a shot on target though. They overloaded the net in front of the crease, putting traffic. Just couldn't get that lucky bounce into the back of the net. Clean face-off win by Matrov. Tied up though. Dots gets out of the zone barely. Back in the Express zone. Matrov bangs it out and back at center ice. Looks like the Express tried to call timeout, but it didn't work. Both teams kind of playing with a short bench. Puck battle at center ice, brought back in past the blue line in the Express end. Jin. Just shy of the red line, Gummy turns it over. Here's Gummy. Tries a centering feed, hits the side of the netting instead. Haynes, off his backhand, clears it out. Rimmed along the boards, kept in the zone by Buzz. It's not desperation time yet for Sacramento, but the time's not on their side right now. Just under 7 minutes left, still down by 1. Here's Viva Clog looking to tie this game. His shot way off the mark. Might have had a little deflection there, but it's back in their own end. Now Gapes settles the game down, chips it ahead. Zach couldn't retrieve it. That shot might have been on target. Now Viva Clog, this could be a chance here. Tries a centering feed in front from a tough angle. Viva Clog again. That's rolling right in front of Turbo. Still loose. Puck battle in the crease. Still fighting for it. They can't capitalize as it's cleared out. Just chaos in front of the express net. The Sabretooth still can't capitalize. Still can't score. I don't even think they got a shot on target during that sequence. Caleb from his own zone sends it across ice, banked off the boards right to Blaze, but out of his reach. Sacramento providing relentless pressure on this Express defense. Back into the Express 10, Haynes clears it out. Mike can get a couple line changes in. Dot settles in his own zone, poked away by Zach. Will this be a breakthrough? But no, it won't, as Dots clears it out. Back into the Sacramento end. Time is ticking down for the USA. They have 20 minutes. They have 20 minutes left to score 2 goals. It's very possible. Look at Senegal and Belgium. Halfway through the third period, Express holding on to a 1-0 lead, as that was a weird bounce in front of the Sabretooth's net. Poppy luckily hit the post, and that'll be an offside. The USA has a 0.8% chance to win as of right now. They're dominating possession, apparently. The first half does not look like it at all. Why are you dotting so much? Jace, bro. Kyler, you're literally from the USA. You're from the USA. What are you on about? How long did you time him out for? Timed you out for 10 seconds. Jace literally said, oh no, you said disagree. Never mind. I thought you said agree. Just over 3 minutes left. Haynes maybe trying to seal the deal of this game. Rimmed along the boards and out back at center ice. Viva Clog from his own zone. From his own blue line. Gains the attacking end. Trying to send it to the crease. Still fighting for it. Matsrov clears it down. Every clear becoming crucial for this Express defense, as that's sent back into the Sabretooth's end, almost deflected right on their own net. I can make you a managing moderator, Kai. I made you a managing moderator. Okay, yeah, you can time out Trick. I don't care. This guy's been yapping in the chat the whole time. cleared out. Like I said, every clear becoming a huge factor for this Express team as waited. Maybe one last pressure to seal the game. 1.5 minutes ago of this third period. Sent down. Sabertooth's really desperate for a goal now. As that's a chance. Haynes in front. Zach the other way. Brings it up past center ice. Just shy of the red line. Forced back into his own zone is Caleb. As he clears it into the benches. The Express will call a timeout with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go to discuss their game plan. And during this timeout, we will discuss the standings so far as the playoffs are slowly approaching. This is the Sabertooth's first game in the second half portion of the season. It'll be their 15th game. 15 out of 28. While the Express, this will be their midway point. And if they win tonight, they will take third place. Sabertooths trying to extend their first place lead, adding some cushion as multiple teams are right behind their tail. Everything all the line tonight. Every point matters in the regular season, especially as we approach the final stretch. Two teams in the top four battling for every point to finale. As Zach, 50 seconds. Haynes just brings it out of the zone, clears it down. That won't be an interference call. Gummy blocks now. Slowly rolls it. Horrible clear by him. Haynes looking to seal the game. Fires it. Big save by Poppy. Has to get it out and it's cleared over the glass. And will the Sabertooths call timeout? And yes, they will. Timeout Sabertooths with 35.2 to go. And here's Alex Nick Jr., the owner of Montauk Mariners, who we will be streaming tonight after this game. A lot of fans here tonight for this regular season matchup on Monday nights. Sabertooths looking for one last rush, which will bring them a game-tying goal. They have to get out their own end, though, as the face-off is going to happen. Deep in their offensive end. No, happen at center ice. Here's Viva Clog. One last rush, sends it in. Chips it forward. Matstrov able to greet it there. Rimmed along the boards, right to Asom. Kept in from the zone by Zach. Zach fires, deflected wide. Viva Clog in front. Behind the Express net, looking to get in front. Under 18 seconds to go. Leg spikes happening left and right. Bounces off the glass. Tied up along the boards. Slap shot fired and deflected wide. Asom looks to clear. Just gets it out of the zone. Time ticking down for the Sabertooths. Haynes clears it down. And the Gummy Express takes a huge victory over the Sacramento Sabertooths and gives them their third loss of the season. No, their second loss of the season, actually. Either way, the Express take a huge 1-0 victory over the best team in the BMHL right now. And it's time to head to the other game. We have 19 minutes till that game. I'm just looking at something real quick. So that'll be the Sacramento Sabretooths' third loss of the year, not their second. Is there a game right here? Who's playing? Oh wait, Game Server 2. And the Express get their 10th win of the year, improving to third place as right now. Look at Kyler's avatar. Isn't that beautiful? Kyler, bro. This is our pre-game break between games. What are you doing? Why do you have the most weirdest emotes, man? Okay. Okay, no. No, you're not doing that. No. Player to watch tonight for the Mariners. Where is he at? Alex Nick Jr. I have to check the stats real quick. I don't know who's their point leader. You have to watch out for Etano and BK Knack. And maybe Swasha too. A lot of talent on this Montauk team, but sadly they have been struggling recently. As you see on the news ticker below, last night the Fuzhou Foxes beat the Montauk Mariners in double overtime, 2-1. This game's going to begin in 13 minutes. We still have a bit. So, grab a snack, a drink, do whatever you want. Tune in around 9:55 for the second and last game of this doubleheader on our 1-year anniversary night of NSN. Some additional information as puck drop slowly gets closer. The Mariners are sitting in 5th place. While the Myrtle Beach Sharks are sitting in 3rd. Technically 4th right now due to the Express winning moments ago. And that was a very shocking victory by the Gummy Express, and I'm telling you why. The Sacramento Sabertooths are the highest scoring team so far in comparing in total in Tier 1 and Tier 2. Having the most goals by any team by 64 goals, with 64 goals. And the game that happened moments ago against the Gummy Express, they didn't score a single one. I must say, Tier 1 is very competitive, and like, even like the last place team, Fuzhou Foxes, they still have a chance to get the first seed. Although there's a huge chance it won't happen due to their talent, it's very much possible for them unless if a miracle happens. From the last place team, which is Fuzhou, to the first place team, which is Sacramento, there's only a 6-point difference in between them. That's only 3 games. And that might be a lot since this regular season is slowly coming to an end. We're approaching the final stretch. So really every game's starting to matter to get into the playoffs, to progress in the seeding. As the playoff format for Tier 1, before the Thunder Bay Surge folded, was 7 teams make the playoffs, the last place team doesn't. So that means only the first place team gets a bye. But since the Surge folded, that pushes the league to only 7, the Tier 1 to only 7 teams, pushing the playoff line to only the top 6, making first and second place very valuable as you get a bye week to the semifinal. I'm gonna go AFK real quick. 9 minutes until puck drop, folks. I'll be right back.
Fans, welcome to the BMHL. Make some noise!
All right, this game's soon to be on your way. I'm still eating my snack right now. Are on our way in game server 2 of Unknown Arena. Myrtle Beach are in the cyan jerseys. Montauk in the white. As that's dumped in right in front of Poley, still loose. Poley able to cover it up for our first play stoppage of our second game. Clean face-off win by BK Knack. That shot way off the mark. Jersey off the boards. Tries it off the forehand. That's deflected right behind the Myrtle Beach net. Tied up from the left circle in the zone. Just past the blue line. BK Knack pokes it back into the attacking end. Rimmed along the glass and out of play. Or not out of play. Oh my days. I'm gonna try to finish what I'm eating real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Sorry, folks, for the quiet treatment. As this game's still tied at 0 shots, equal 4 each. Now Brust from his own zone, pressured by Etano. Tied up along the boards. Inside the Myrtle Beach end, cleared out back. Middleman. Banks it off the boards, right back to him. Crowd now. Bad clear, Ninja Semyon trying to pressure off the forecheck. JWK kept it into play alive, exits the zone. Back at center ice. Crowd sends it in deep over Poli's head. Leaked pins right to him in front. BK fires it. Good save by Poli. Bounces around the corner along the boards. Sent back past the blue line. That'll be offsides. Savs has to tag. No, Swasha has to tag up. Not much fans in here, folks. They're mostly tuning in to the Armada and Iceman game. As I said in the last game, an hour ago, there's 6 BMHL games today. No, 5 actually. I lied. 5. Bit of lag there. Puck still at center ice. Etano gains control. Slowly rolls it in back into the Myrtle Beach end. League Pins greets it there. Etano pressures him. Puck battle along the boards as they're tied up. Jersey keeps it in the blue line but loses control and it's cleared out of danger. Halfway through the first period. Even game so far. Montauk has the advantage in the shot category as they're winning at 5-4. Etano has to dump it in. L-Coop there. L-Coop settles the game down. Alex Nix Jr. reads that pass in the offensive end. Alex Nix Jr. fires it wide. Might have had a slight deflection there. Now tied up along the boards. BK Knack wins it away. JWK whiffs the clear. BK still trying to pressure him. His shot deflected off the glass and rimmed out of danger. That shot fired it off the mark. Just a bit wide. Puck back at center ice. BK sends it across to Swasha. The Armada are getting outshot 14-1. What's the score? Here's a chance in front. Poli trying to cover. Still loose in front of the Myrtle Beach net. Ninja Semyon finally gets it out. Gains the zone with speed from the right wing or the left wing side. Sent back in deep into the Montauk end. Ninja Semyon greets the puck there off the boards. Sends it front. He scores! Oh, tough angle shot. And it passes Crimson. And it's 1-0 Myrtle Beach. And they taunt the Montauk bench with a slap shot pose. Jace, bro, I see that. Jace. Help. Puck behind the Montauk net. Ninja Simeon in front. Just whiffs it. Tries to wrap around. Now tries again. That's way wide. Still fighting for it deep in the offensive end. Relentless pressure by Ninja Simeon. And this line, L-Coop can't keep it in the zone, just dumps it in. That shot off his backhand just way off the mark. Or just wide of the post. Bro. What are you doing? Jace, bro. Leaked pins deep in his defensive end. Hard back check. Swasha along the boards and attacking. A big hit against him. Shut that. What is that? What? What happened? Cleared out back and deep into the Mariners' end. Middleman can't control the puck. Pasta with the pressure. Middleman knocks it away. Puck battle behind Montauk net in front. His Pasta looking for a shooting lane. Loses control. Savsy now along the board. Center and Freed in front. Big hit by Pasta. This could be a chance here. Crown knocks it away. JWK from the point loses control and back out in the Sharks' end. Just under 30 seconds. Alex Nix Jr. maybe one last stretch before the period ends. Alex Nix Jr. in front. His shot deflected wide. Looking one more opportunity. Holy blocker save pushes it aside. 10 seconds to go. Puck battle along the boards. Drizzy in front. He shoots. He scores! Drizzy! It's tied at 1 just before the period expires. Great pressure off the forecheck by Montauk. Alex Nix Jr. never gave up on the play. Then Drizzy able to win it against the boards. Enter the slot with speed. And just fires it home. And that's a big hit by Crown as that will end the period. Who was that against? It was against JWK. He's been sent out of the arena. Drizzy even says that's the best shot he ever had. If I'm not mistaken, that is his 6th goal or 5th. That's his 5th or 6th goal of the season. Marking his 10th points. Also, if you haven't realized, Toby Dog's not in net. It's Crimson who's making his Montauk Mariners debut today. I'm pretty sure. Unless he played with them before. Wrapped around the boards, back at center ice. Ninja Simeon there to greet the puck. Big, another hit by Crown. Crimson's a taxi player, so I don't know if it's debut or not. Let me just wait. Toby's played 11 games. How much did the... He might have. This is Montauk's 18th game, and Toby Dog, who's their starting goaltender, only played 11. Wrapped around the boards and back out. Back into Myrtle Beach end, past the blue line. Alex Nix Jr. there to greet Brusque. Brusque wins that battle and clears it down. I guess. I'm looking at the GK stats. It looks they only have 2 goaltenders whose stats have been recorded. Fluffer Puff and Toby. Now Brust in his own end, poked away by Alex Nick Jr. Good forecheck by him. Elcoop wins it away though and sends it back into the Mariner end. Middleman. This might be a breakthrough here for Drizzy. Drizzy on his back and fires. Huge save by Pulley. League Pins pushes it away. Is that the United States goalkeeper? JWK in front, just wide. And out, back at center ice. Why is it Matt Turner the goalkeeper? Kept in by Crown. He'll send it to the net. BK knock off the rebound. His shot deflected by JWK. Puck battle along the boards and sent out back at center ice for Crown. Hate is a strong word used to express anger to someone that is. L. Coop. Kept in by the blue line, by BK. L. Coop able to send it forward though. Alex Nix Jr. from his own end chips it forward. League Pins in his own zone, settles it down. Etano can't keep in the zone. Now back deep into the Montauk end, sent forward at center ice. 50-50 puck there. Drizzy wins the battle. You have to have a goalkeeper like Canada, Maxime Crépeau. And before you say anything, Crépeau's not even... Canada's goalkeeper's not even that bad. He's actually good. That's in front. Crimson. Puck enters his glove. No, he's actually good. No, like Jace, he's actually good. If you look at his Copa America highlights from 2 years ago, he's the reason why we made it all the way to the semifinal. Yeah, check TSN. Check TSN highlights. TSN. They have Canada's best moments of the Copa America. It was basically just a highlight reel for him. That hits the post. Ooh. Myrtle Beach having some good offensive zone time on this shift. Okay, no, but Maxime Crépeau is probably better than Turner and Freese. Hey, this is strong worded. Puck battle at center ice. Crown brings it up past the red line, sends it back in. That clear will be on target. BK Knack, good pressure by him. Gains control, centering feed in front to Swasha. He can't control it. Swasha now off the boards. Centering pass in front. BK can't get the slap shot off. BK and Swasha doing all the work on offense on this shift. Swasha looking for a centering feed. Poked away by L. Coop. Kept in the zone by Drizzy. Drizzy now looking for a second goal of the night. Brust knocks it away. JWK gets out of the zone. Huge break for Myrtle Beach. That was a great offensive zone pressure by Swasha. BK And Drizzy. Fluffer Puff. Deep in his own end. Pasta in front. Just rolls it wide. Pasta tries to wrap around. Doesn't work. Looking for another second chance. Rolls away from him. Kept in the zone. Here's Savsy. Huge save by Crimson. Pasta from the circle exits the zone and right into the Mariner bench. Okay, we're not going to look at that. There is Toby Dog. The savior of the defense for Montauk. He is not playing today. I don't know why. BK Knack along the boards. Under 3.5 minutes left of the second period. Are you in the server? Or like the Mariners? Actually, no, you probably won't know. Okay, stop, bro. Stop. Stay away. Stay away. Oh. JDUK past the blue line. Big hit by BK Knack. Middleman around his own net. Looking to dump it forward. Sends it just shy of the red line. L Coop greets the puck there. Dumps it in off the backhand. Exits the zone back at center ice. BK Knack. That's deflected out of play. For another play stoppage. 2:54 left of the second period. We're tied at 1. Thanks to Drizzy for the Mariners. When the playoffs start for the BMHL, I'll actually make animated graphics, like player matchups, on Canva. Bro. Here's Drizzy now. Enters the zone with speed. Loses control and cleared out of danger. Deep back in the Mariner end. Fluffer Puff sends it cross ice. Leak Pin sends it back at center ice. Leaks Pins again. Sends it off the boards. Deep into the Mariner end. Fluffer Puff greets the puck there. Bangs it off the boards and sends it back. Weird bounce there. BK Knack almost had a chance. BK Knack along the boards. JWK knocks it loose. Sends it forward to Swasha. Oh no, Ninja Semyon. Ninja Semyon now. Almost had a chance on front. But Montauk able to get out of the zone. Polio covered up. To stop play with 1:35 to go. Second period resumes with 1.5 minutes left. Deep in the offensive end in front, BK Knack can't one time at home. Knocking on the doorstep now is the Mariners. Savsy knocks it away, sends it forward for Pasta. This could be the other way now. Swasha enters from the right wing side. Centering feet in front, BK Knack F shot. That might have been disrupted by Savsy. but it worked. And Savsy gets out of the zone. This could be a chance to swing over the net. Savsy on his backhand. Along the boards. Big hit by Crown. Swasha tries to clear. Gets it out past the blue line. Just barely. Swasha has some time. Dumps it in. Pulley settles it down. And will cover it up for another play stoppage. Jersey backhanded shot from a tough angle, way off. Alex Nick Jr. keeps the play alive along the boards. Big hit by Elkub against Alex. JWK on his backhand fires, deflected in front. Drizzy, big hit by Leak Pins. They get out of the zone. Ninja Semyon can't receive it at center ice, just shy of the blue line. And that will do it for the second period. Third period on your way, presented by Swaggy J Sporting Goods. If you want freaking sporting goods and equipment, go to Swaggy J's. Hawk just passed the red line. JWK brings him in the zone. Now this could be a chance. Ninja Semyon slap shot. He scores! Rifles it home! Ninja Semyon once again! And it's 2-1 Myrtle Beach! Just under 30 seconds into the third period. I know, right, Tyler? Best goal horn in the league. Play resume after Ninja Semyon's rifle. As Poli able to block that. It might be right under him. This might be a breakthrough, but Poli able to cover it up for a play stoppage. And gives us a bit of time to talk about that beautiful Ninja Semyon goal. From the point, slap shot. Top shelf past Crimson. And giving the Sharks a 2-1 lead. With 9:30 left of the final frame. Swasha in front, huge chance, he scores in the slot! And just like that, we are tied! Swasha answers back! Back and forth we go here in the third period. One team scores, and the next thing you know it, the other team scores a tie. Back and forth action on the second game of this doubleheader on NSN. Here in the third period, not even 1 minute into the third, we already have 2 goals in total. Puff in his own end sends it forward, deflected at center ice, rolls into the blue line. Savsy, good forecheck, his backhanded shot fired off the mark. BK Knack. Puck in, the Myrtle Beach end. It looked like they had momentum since they scored around 22 seconds into the third. But all of a sudden, Swasha comes to town and answers back to tie this game as Crimson had to get in the butterfly pose to block that shot. Brown chases. Ninja Semyon gets there. If I'm not mistaken, Ninja Semyon has scored both goals for Myrtle Beach. Etano had almost a breakthrough there. Elkoop clears the zone. Past the red line. Drizzy fight for the puck in the neutral zone. Ninja Semyon tied up. Etano brings it in the zone off the poke check. Elkoop sends it in deep. Etano feeds it to Alex Nix Jr. at the red line. He'll just dump it in for a line change. Alex Nix Jr. keeps it in the blue line. Etano fights for the puck. Etano lifts the forehand. Jersey kept it in the zone. Poked away by Savsy. He exits. Savsy gains the zone from the right wing side. Fires it. He scores! Savsy! Under Crimson's pad. And it's 3-2 Myrtle Beach. What a game we are having, folks, here on our second game of the doubleheader on a Monday night. Both teams fighting tooth and nail. Shots on target combined with 42, leading to 5 goals in total as that's wrapped around the boards and out. Pluffer banked off the boards, just exits the zone. Who is that? Yo, I cannot read that guy's user. Did they say squishy? Oh, it's drip. Okay. Here's Pasta, big hit. Savsy, here's a chance in front. Trying to double down on their lead. Under 6.5 minutes to go. Brusque. I know. I know. Here's Drip. Fight for the puck in his own zone. Tied up along the boards, back at the red line. Here's JWK. Here's a chance. JWK on his forehand fires off the posts and wide. Ninja Semyon enters the slot, poked away by Etano. Alex Nix Jr. couldn't keep it alive. And Ninja Semyon! Third! Is that his hat trick? No. No, it is his hat trick. Ninja Semyon, once again, might have put this game to sleep. And it's 4-2 Myrtle Beach. Crimson. Third period, Crimson. He's struggling right now. Crimson is struggling here in this third period. He may have 21 saves, but he also conceded maybe easy goals. Or easy shots. By the way, the last time these teams played was 4 days ago on July 2nd. Went all the way to overtime 3. I think Jace, you streamed that game. It was final score was Myrtle Beach 2-1 and triple overtime. As I'm looking at the final score, Montauk's last win was in June 29th against the Gummy Express in overtime. Oh, no. That was Myrtle Beach. Never mind. Their last win was against Fuzhou on June 29th, 4-0. Hey, why is Chick inviting me to the most random games, bro? Here's Pasta looking to seal the game with one more goal. Pasta on his backhand, just shot it wide. Great shot by him. Just a bit wide, unlucky. Leak pins back in his own end. Pressured by Swasha, tied up along the boards. Crown tries to keep the play alive, but Drip pokes it away and exits the zone. Big hit by Crown. Swasha now enters the zone. Knocked loose by Leak pins. Fight for the puck along the boards. Still fighting for it. JWK poked near the net. Drizzy can't keep the play alive as that exits the zone. Ninja Semyon maybe looking for his 4th goal. On his backhand. And the high shot. In front! Crimson able to block that and push it aside. Alex Nix Jr. in front. Tries a Yef shot. Flings away and back in deep into the Mariner end. It's starting to become desperation time for the Mariners as that's rolling near Crimson. Ninja Semyon in front. Approaching the final 3 minutes of this third period. Mariners down 2. This will be the Mariners' 5th loss in a row if they don't have a miraculous comeback as that's rolling near Crimson. Savsy tries to poke it in the net. This has been a stretch to forget for Montauk. Have not picked up a win in July yet. Just barely sitting in the playoff picture. Why is this guy inviting me to autism tests? Are we good, man? Cross ice feed to L Coop, just past the red line, enters the zone from the right wing side. Poked away by middleman. Puck behind the Mariner net. L Coop centering feet in front. Blocked by middleman again, and they will get out of the zone. Leak pins. Sends it across ice to Ninja Semyon. He'll try to dump it in. Blocked by Alex Nix Jr. Big, good physicality by Alex Nix Jr. And that will be a power play coming up for Montauk. The penalty will be against JWK. And this could be a chance for the Mariners to come back in this game. 1:39 left. They could end the game off a power play, or they can capitalize off it. They need a goal. Etano can't keep in the zone. El Coop the other way, past the red line. gains the zone with speed. Just time ticking down for this Mariners squad. Deep in the Myrtle Beach end. Alex Nick Jr. knocks it away from Elkoop, but he's able to clear it out. Ninja Semyon looking for his fourth goal. Ninja Semyon fires. That's blocked. Elkoop now on his backhand fires. Good save by Crimson. Off his blocker. Ninja Semyon tries a wraparound in front. Knocked away. Drizzy sends it past to Etano. Etano one-on-one. This could be a breakthrough. Etano in front. Just hits the side of the netting. "45 seconds to go. It's looking like the Mariners will face their 5th loss in a row. It's a stretch to forget. It's a month to forget for this Mariners squad. Myrtle Beach closing out on that victory. Good save by Poli as he pushes to the side off the pad. Myrtle Beach about to face their 10th win, or about to receive their 10th win of the season. Fluffer knows the game's over and he'll just try to burn some time. As that will do it. The Mariners' losing streak extends to 5 games. While the Myrtle Beach Sharks pick up their 10th win of the year. It's not looking good for Montauk as they are near I don't know what I was going to say, but they're 1 point from being outside the playoff picture. Fujo right behind their tail. But either way, they take a 4-2 loss to end our NSN doubleheader, ending our 1-year anniversary special. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the support throughout the year. From the first stream of being the Vancouver Cruisers to Vancouver Cruisers special, or as our first stream versus the Fujo Foxes, all the way now to many streams and more. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Might have a break tomorrow. Sorry, Jace, for Team USA. At least Canada only conceded 3 goals. Good night.